What's up, y'all? It's your girl China, and I'm back at y'all with another video, a cooking video. So today was my day off, and I decided that I wanted to cook some fried cabbage, fried chicken, yellow rice, and some blueberry muffins. So here I am, just cutting my cabbage up. I coated the bottom of my pot with some oil, and then I washed my cabbage off before I put it in the pot. And then I started working on my bacon, applewood bacon. I don't use no other bacon except applewood because that's my favorite. So I washed that off, started cutting that up, and I wanted to fry it first before I add it to my cabbage because I wanted it to be a little crispy. I didn't want it to be, like kind of soggy, if that makes sense. So then here I am just adding it to the pan, and I cut that real short because it was too long. So then I started seasoning up my cabbage with my normal seasonings, and I continue to let that fry, stir it up or whatever. And then while I'm stirring it up, I forgot to add something, so I added that off camera. And here I am just putting a little bit of water in the pot for my rice with a little bit of salt, some butter, and not too much salt because the yellow rice is already seasoned. So here it is, browning my bacon. It was so good and crispy. Then I started adding the bacon to my cabbage. And yeah, I just poured all that bacon grease in there because why not? I mean, that's where all the flavor, plus my seasonings. But yeah, that's where all the flavor at. So then here I am starting my blueberry muffins. And I just poured that in there real quick. Added a little milk. Added egg. Then I added a little bit of sugar and a little bit of honey. And while I was doing all that, I had some butter melting in the oven inside my baking pan for my muffins. And I just got my little pastry brush and brushed the butter on all the little sides around the pan. And then I started pouring it up in there while my oven was already preheated to 350. So I'm just pouring it in there, making sure I'm trying to even it out so all of them can be the same size. But I don't ever get that right, but it is what it is. It still come out good. So while I was doing that, I ended up taking a break to have me a little drinky drink, because gotta have my little drinky drink. So after that, I put that in the oven and let it go until I took it out when it was like a little brown. And then I went with my pastry brush again and brushed the top of it with some butter. And then I put it back in the oven for like another 5 minutes. But here I am seasoning my chicken with all my little seasonings or whatever. No, it ain't gonna be too salty. I know how much seasonings to use, so I don't want to hear shit. And I don't want to hear, oh, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. I cook my food the way I want to cook my food, okay? And my shit always come out bomb. So don't worry about none of that. But yeah, season my shit up with all them seasonings, mix that shit up. Went on ahead and started putting it in that flour and putting it in that grease because my deep fryer was already ready to go. I thought I was burning some shit up, but I wasn't. But yeah, look at my chicken is seasoned to the gods. But yeah, I went ahead and did that, fried it, and my dinner was done after that. So my blueberry muffins, my fried chicken, my fried cabbage with my applewood smoked bacon, and there go my Wednesday's dinner. I hope y'all enjoy watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in for more videos. And I'm gonna keep trying to make this shit pop because I'm trying to get up there. So hope y'all like this video once again, and y'all have a good night. Bye.